Hello and welcome to WION World is One. I'm Ghadi Francis coming to you from Beirut, Lebanon, and this is the West Asia Post, our weekly show where we bring you all the latest updates from the world's most volatile region. The Pandora Papers have exposed the wealth and dealings of world leaders. On the list were some of West Asia's leaders, but the most prominent one is the King of Jordan. At a time when discontent in the Hashemite kingdom is on the rise, secret documents revealed that the king has a $100 million property empire abroad. King Abdullah bought luxury homes across the world, even as foreign aid continued to pour into Jordan. We tell you more.
A coup, rising discontent among tribes, winds of change in West Asia, and a reconciliation with its neighbor. The Jordan king had its plate full this year, but the Pandora Papers has put the monarch back into news. In focus is a hidden secret property empire. The papers reveal homes across the world. Abdullah purchased lavish properties on both US coasts. The origins of the funds used, however, remain unclear. Nearly $70 million was spent on 3 adjacent homes. The purchases were made between 2014 and 2017. All of them were made by companies associated with the king, forming one of the largest complexes in Malibu's celebrity enclave. But not just the United States, there were purchases in the United Kingdom too. At least 3 multi-million-dollar residences in London, 2 residences in the Kensington area, and a country home near Windsor Castle. The total bill, a whopping $106 million. King Abdullah's spendings are not outlandish when you compare it to other monarchs in the region. But unlike Gulf nations, Jordan is one of the poorest countries here. It has no significant oil or gas reserves to make money. Instead, what it survives on is its political clout. Foreign aid pours into Jordan every year, a small price for the stability it maintains here and for accepting all refugees with open arms. The Jordanian king says he has nothing to hide. The palace said the properties were not a secret, but were not disclosed for reasons of privacy and security. Jordan's foreign minister also pushed back against claims, saying there was nothing secretive about the transactions.
There's a huge difference between protecting the privacy of His Majesty, which is something that is necessary due to the position he holds, and between being secret. That is number one. So I would say that those properties have been used by His Majesty. There's nothing secret about them. They were purchased through legal manners. No law was broken. Nothing wrong was done in purchasing them. And these are the facts that must govern the perception of this issue and the narrative and the discourse of this issue.
There is nothing wrong about owning properties via offshore companies in parts of the world. But the Pandora Papers revealed the unusual extent to which the financial team went to protect Abdullah's secrets. The reason could be the widespread discontent in the Hashemite kingdom. The main person behind this is the king's half-brother, Hamza bin Hussein, a popular figure in Jordan and a spitting image of his father, the late King Hussein. Hamza was the king's favorite, but he was too young to take over the throne. So, when Hussein died a premature death in 1999, Abdullah II became king and Hamza was named the crown prince. This was the late king's dying wish, but it all changed in 2004. King Abdullah stripped his brother of his title. He wanted his son to succeed him. Thus emerged a rift in the Hashemite kingdom. The social tensions laid bare by the palace drama can be seen almost everywhere in the kingdom. Economic crisis frayed the historic patronage for loyalty bond, a sacred bond between Jordan's king and its tribes, a bedrock of the Hashemite family's decades-long rule. This may have been an underlying factor, in an alleged plot to take over the kingdom, the prince has since been silenced. His purported co-conspirators arrested, but insiders fear that anger is simmering, and that anger could erupt at any moment, a warning bound to worry the kingdom's Western allies. For years, King Abdullah has had a well-curated public image. In 2018, the country broke out in protests after King Abdullah moved to raise taxes. Since then, public anger has never abated. Resentment has been growing over the years. People are blaming government mismanagement. While Jordan may have silenced protests in the past, with the new leaks, will the monarchy survive another descent? West Asia Bureau, WION, World is One.